Eswara Rao Nandam, the CEO and co-founder at the company, joining in with us right now to talk about the company, what is the growth roadmap, the aim of revolutionizing semiconductors, and all of that is what we are talking for. Thank you so much, sir, for joining in with us this afternoon on ET Now. And could you start by sharing some details in terms of the acquisition that you made of a Nisene Technology Group Inc. and this is in the US. So what does this mean for the company?
The Nisene, it's a Nisene Technology Group, and it is more than 50 years existing company, and they are in the semiconductor industry. It is the second generation which is retiring now. It is started by his father. Alan is the current CEO, means when we were acquiring, and it started by his father Werner, who is a German, and they have several verticals within this group, making the semiconductor chips. You know that it is California is the epicenter of silicon wafers and the ICs manufacturing way back in 1980s and 70s. So this company is also in the same place, and they have started manufacturing silicon chips, and they have graduated slowly. Even today, means by the time we have acquired, they are manufacturing machines also to test the ICs and the chips. Okay, what is inside the chip? That also can be done. So they have several verticals: silicon carbide, and other chips and testing equipment. Everything put together. They have different verticals. That is why it is a group.
Right. Mr. Rao, tell us what exactly does Nisene Technology Group Inc. specialize in, and what are the main contributions to the semiconductor industry?
So they manufacture all silicon wafers, and they supply, and they do the equipment for testing the silicon carbide based integrated circuits.
Right. So, if you could tell us that what are the key strategic benefits and innovations you anticipate from combining with Nisene as well as Polymatech's technologies, what is the key benefit and strategy here?
The Polymatech is in opto semiconductors. Basically, our technology is based on sapphire. So I will give you a small brief of the semiconductor chips. Semiconductor chips everybody knows and understands, but semiconductors are built on a particular material that we call as substrate. So this substrate has to have a strength, and also it should dissipate the heat very fast so that the transmission of the data will be faster. So that is the main thing. So the semiconductors are built on silicon wafer, sapphire, diamond, etc. substrates. Polymatech is expert in making semiconductors, building the semiconductors on the sapphire wafers. And the Nisene technology has expertise in silicon wafer substrates. So having Polymatech and merging Polymatech and Nisene technology, when it is becoming a group, we are having the technology of all three substrates, all three silicon carbide, and sapphire based semiconductor chips. So I think probably having all three in one company, probably we are only company on this planet as of now.
Mr. Rao, given that Polymatech may become the only company with a comprehensive multi-wafer semiconductor offering, how do you plan to leverage this unique position to gain a competitive edge in the market?
See, the market is very competitive, that is there, but we are ahead of many people. We are point number one. What you have to what I have not informed you is, we are not in the regular chips, which we call low value added chips. We are always concentrating on the high value added chips, and there are only handful of people who manufacture this. See, there are many companies you can find for doing an outsourced activities. There are many big companies, very big companies are there to do outsourced activity. But very few people, probably 5 or 6 companies in this world, does design. Then means we do the designing, and we conceive the what should be the chip size and what it has to do, and accordingly we design and we manufacture, we build everything. So this type of companies are very minimum in on this. So competition, as far as we are concerned, are not much for us. Designing to the end product.
Okay, and with this acquisition, where do you see Polymatech in the coming years?
We are doing all 3 types of wafers, and we also will develop another ingot diamond also, not only sapphire. We will not stop with sapphire. We will also go to the diamond substrate also. So we will be first having the all 4 varieties of sapphire, the substrates, and build the semiconductors on this. And whoever is coming to India, there are many companies are trying to India with the support and the commitment from the government of India and respective states. There are many companies are trying to come to India now. So whoever comes to India, they will not start manufacturing or fabricating the semiconductors chips immediately. They will be actually doing packaging. So that semiconductor, to put into use, it has to be packaged. That is called semiconductor packaging unit. ATMP and all you are hearing here and there. So whoever come to India, for them, we will supply, Polymatech will supply, whether it is silicon, whether it is sapphire based, any chip, any bare die, we will supply. So that we will be the, as we are in the first company or prime mover, whatever we say, we take this advantage and supply to any company come to India. So all companies who are coming to India, they probably will be the Polymatech's customer.